When your business can't afford to be disconnected from the internet, you should consider setting up dual WANs. Dual WAN is used to separate traffic between two different links. We'll talk about WAN redundancy and how to configure dual WAN settings on this edition of Tech Talks next. Dual WAN settings are useful because they allow you to combine services to ports based on their volume and the speed of the port's link. We'll start by logging onto our router and navigating to the Dual WAN Settings section under the WAN tab in the menu on the left-hand side. Here, we can specify how the two ISP links are used. The two links will carry data for the protocols that are bound to them. Weighted Dual WAN Settings will distribute the bandwidth to two WAN ports by weighted percentage or by the weighted link bandwidth. If you select this mode, you can pick between weighted by percentage and weighted by link bandwidth. Choosing weighted by percentage will require you to specify the percentage for each WAN, such as 80% bandwidth for WAN 1 and 20% for WAN 2. If you choose weighted by link bandwidth, specify the amount of bandwidth for each WAN, such as 80 megabits per second for WAN 1 and 20 megabits per second for WAN 2. This will distribute to 80 megabits per second to WAN 1 and 20 megabits per second to WAN 2. Whether you choose weighted by link bandwidth or weighted by percentage, the effect will be the same. You can also set your configuration to based on real-time bandwidth. This option will send traffic to the link with the highest real-time bandwidth. You must use information from the service provider to specify the base bandwidth for each link in the WAN 1 and WAN 2 fields. Another dual WAN settings option is failover. If failure is detected on a primary link when this setting is activated, then the security appliance diverts all internet traffic to the backup link. When the primary link regains connectivity, all internet traffic is sent back to the primary link and the backup link becomes idle. By default, WAN 1 is set as the primary link and WAN 2 is set as the backup link. It is important to know that when the device is in the failover mode, your policy-based routing settings will be ignored. The Select WAN Precedence dropdown allows you to choose which link to use as the primary link and the secondary link. By default, WAN 1 is primary and WAN 2 is secondary. The preempt delay timer allows you to set the number of seconds the security appliance will wait before sending traffic back to the primary link once it is up again. The default value is 5 seconds. The last option, Routing Table, uses the static routing policies to determine the types of traffic that pass through the two WAN links. If you want to use policies to specify the internal IP or service going through each WAN port to provide more flexible and granular traffic handling capabilities, then you'll want to enable policy-based routing. Once enabled, click Configure to set up the policies. Now click Save to apply your settings. There you have it. That's all you need to configure your dual WAN settings. Thanks for watching Tech Talks from Cisco. We'll see you next time.